Alright, sports fans, we're back for the second part of 7-2, angles and parallel lines. This time we're working with solving missing measurements in transversals. The fun thing with geometry and the fun thing with these lines is if they give me one, I can find the rest. It's kind of like a puzzle. So if they tell me that this measurement right here is 60 degrees, I can find the other 7 angle measurements just off this one measurement alone, using what I know from adjacent angles, vertical angles, and complementary angles, supplementary angles, corresponding angles, and alternate interior angles. If you don't know what all those are, then I recommend going back and watching the first couple of videos for chapter 7. Anyway, so 60 degrees right here. Just using corresponding angles, I know that the same side and the same position of my transversal will be an equal measurement. So here and here are going to be 60 degrees, okay, because they're both on the top side of my transversal and they are both make this angle on my parallel lines. Okay, so now I can use a couple of different things. I can use vertical angles, I can use supplementary angles, or I can use alternate interior angles to tell me my next measurement. I'm going to use alternate interior first. Okay, so look, inside my parallel lines, there we go. Inside my parallel lines, I've got this bad boy right here, and so inside and opposite would be this angle here. I know that alternate interior angles are congruent, so this is also 60 degrees. Okay, now I can check myself before I wreck myself with this idea about vertical angles. Vertical angles are congruent, and look, here and here, this would be considered a vertical angle, and they are congruent. I can do the same thing on this side. 60 degrees right here. Now I'm going to have to use my rule of supplementary angles to find this missing measurement. So take a look just at this part right here. This creates a straight line, one line in between. So if this is 60 degrees, what is this missing measurement to equal 180? Remember, supplementary angles equal 180. So 60 plus what equals 180? Pause the video here if you want to solve it on your own. Otherwise, it's 120. Okay? Now I use those same rules to help me out. Vertical angles here tell me 120, 120. Alternate interior angles here tell me 120 and 120. And again, vertical angles right here tell me 120 and 120. So I can find all 8 measurements just if they give me one. To me,